Hey, up next on the MARR Army Rock Show, we have, first of all, Golden Horns Award-winning band with us on the show. And we have got Adam from Another Lost Year. Adam, welcome back to the show.
Hey, thank you, man. Thank you.
So, hey, man, you've got big news, and I guess I've probably, in the intro, spilled the beans to everybody about what we're talking about with the big news, but I'll let you kind of announce to the world the exciting news that came to your band, I guess, about a week ago.
Oh, we're going on Shiprock! No. Going on a cruise. No, we've been trying to get on the ship ever since we kind of formed and kind of found out that they did something like that. Because I had never heard of this before. We took off, and just started touring and doing our thing. And I remember Clinton being like, "Man, we've got to get on this." And we found out who the captain was, and all the procedures you're supposed to do, and everything. And we've been going after it for the entire time we've been a band, 4.5 years. And we know a lot of people that go on it, like yourself. And so we had a lot of people vouching for us and pulling for us, because Alan definitely listens to the people, which is something that promoters and everything don't necessarily always do. So we got added to the Shiprock community on Facebook probably 1.5, 2 years ago, and we've just seen the family-like atmosphere just kind of grow and grow and grow. So the fact that we are going to be a part of it in January is very, very, very exciting for all of us.
So tell me about the day you found out. What were you doing? Like, what happened? Tell me about that moment.
We were at Planet Fitness because we live at the gym on the road, if you can't tell by my big old guts. So no, we spend a lot of time at Planet Fitness, just because we sit in the van all the time. Like, it keeps us healthy. They got showers. Like, there's benefits, and many bands take advantage of this because they're everywhere, man. And I remember I was walking out of the restroom, and Clint was walking towards me because he was getting ready to go tan. Go figure. And he's got his head down, and he looks up at me with this grin, and he goes, "We got it." And there was probably about 30 people in Planet Fitness. But it didn't matter because the four of us were wilding out. We were so excited, man. Like, we had to walk outside and I called my dad and called my mom. Like, oh my God, I can't believe this. Like, I can't believe this just happened. Because like I said, you have Rock on the Range and Carolina Rebellion. There's 900 bands playing over 4 days or something like that. Like, there's a lot of music to take in. And with Shiprock, you got 5,000 people on that ship total with the crew, and there's only between 16 and 20 bands every year get to do that. So it's a hard one to get on, man. So
I'll tell you the other thing I find that you will be amazed by, because this will be our fifth Shiprock, is that when you now go back to those festivals that you played, the ones you mentioned, there's this legion of loyal Shiprockers. They are going to adopt you, and you're going to see them all over the country when you tour.
Dude, and we've already seen this, and it's only been 8 days since we got announced, or something like that. It was Monday when we got announced, and I can't tell you how many our likes on our Facebook has gone up, just because the people that are going on this cruise are dedicated to music. And we all started off as fans of music. I can't tell you how stoked I am to play with Breaking Benjamin. I've been a huge fan of theirs. But Keith Wallen's one of the reasons I stepped into the role that I am in Another Lost Year, because I was a lead singer before. I just wasn't comfortable with it. And I saw Keith when he was in Out of This Way, and I just looked over at Clint. I was like, that's what I want to do, because he sings his ass off the whole set. No matter what band he's in, he just sings and sings. I love to sing. I'm a singer. But, man, there's a lot of pressure that comes with that lead singer role. There's a lot of pressure. And Clint's just got the gene, man. He's got the gift of gab, and he's just got it, man. He's an entertainer. And I'm fortunate to have somebody at the helm of our ship. You know, he's kind of like Peyton Manning, if you will. Like, he just calls audibles every now and then and screams, do this. And man, it all seems to work out. And so me and Nate and George just kind of follow his lead, and man, it just works out. But man, I can't tell you how just beside ourselves that we all are.
It's going to be an amazing year for you guys. So the folks now, I've been watching the Facebook post. You guys are working on an album right now. Why don't you tell people about that?
It's already done. The album's already done. So the very first album that full-length album, I should say, that we did, Better Days, we did in Memphis, Tennessee with our friend Justin Reimer, who was in 12 Stones and Breaking Point. And he's got a lot of clout with him, and he taught us a lot. And then our second EP that we pushed, The Revolution Part 1, we went with Brett Hessler down in Orlando. And this time, we were a little risky and a little cocky, I should say. And we decided we wanted to do it on our own. And nothing against those guys, but man, at some point you got to take training wheels off. And we felt good about it. We went in, and over the course of a year, we recorded, re-recorded, and re-recorded some songs. And we ended up with 20 brand new jams. And man, we shopped around a couple of labels, and you know, everybody was, you know, there's just not a lot out there for rock and roll, and a lot of the rock and roll community knows that. So we just signed we decided to put it out on our own record label, which is Mirage Mahal Records, and we're doing distribution through EMP, which is David Ellefson from Megadeth. He's the bass player from Megadeth. It's his record distribution. So, and with that comes some cool things too, because he's with E1, which is you know, song placement and everything. So hopefully you'll hear us in video games and movies and all kinds of other cool things, ESPN on TV and everything. But it comes out on June 10th, and you can still pre-order the album. It won't be for much longer that you can pre-order it. But you can, if you pre-order it now, you get 6 unreleased tracks. We haven't even let them go yet. And it's The Revolution Part 2. And 6 brand new songs. Again, we did everything ourselves. Man, I'm just really proud of it. You can listen to something and, you know, it sound good and sound, you know, big and full, and, you know, but there's just something there that's just kind of missing. And I think that the fans of music, not just rock music, but fans in general, are tired of the same old mold. You know, the same sounding songs and the same sounding lead singers and the same sounding solos, and they want something with substance and something that's a little bit more real. And I think that's really what brought us together. Because like I said, man, we recorded these songs and re-recorded these songs and got them exactly where we wanted. I bet some of those songs were recorded 6 or 7 different times, but we got them to where we wanted them. You know, where we wanted to be happy. And we weren't going to be happy with them until they were done. And you think the song's done, and then all of a sudden Nate comes over and he's like, I just don't like this. And then that's all I can hear, you know, and we gotta go back in and figure out what we can do to fix, you know, maybe this part of the bridge, or, you know, maybe it needs an outro, or, you know, and then once you get the songs done, it's like the just one little layer of putting an album out, because then you got to go through artwork, and, you know, like I said, we were trying to satisfy all 4 of us. You know.
Now I got to ask you, I was surprised to catch you. I think I caught you at home today, because you guys live on the road. Like there's, you know, a few bands, you guys and a few others that really play like 1 million shows a year. You're going out with POD, is that correct? Coming up?
We are. We got on a couple of shows. We're playing in Chesterfield, which is basically Detroit. But we're playing in Chesterfield, Michigan with POD at the Diesel Concert Lounge. And we were also playing at the Apollo Theater in Belvedere, Illinois, which the last time we played there, we were with Pop Evil. So, of course, we love those guys. But we've never played with POD. Actually, a couple of years ago when we were touring with Deuce, they were doing the day schedule on like Mayhem Fest or Carnival of Madness or something like that. And they were through the day they were doing doing that, and at night they were doing the club gigs, and we were direct supporting them. And we got to know them, and they invited us to come party with them at a couple of the festivals. And we got up on stage. POD invited us, not knowing who we were. Just real dudes invited us up on stage. And we're all like, man, that was really nice of them. Honestly, they just wanted us to see how awesome they were. Because I tell you right now, they are badasses. Like, they go up there, they don't use in-ear monitors, or they didn't at the time. They didn't use in-ear monitors. They went up there with the 2 stage monitors and went up there and whooped everybody's ass. Like, they're the real deal, man, and they've been doing it for a long time. I remember seeing them on Total Request Live back when I was in high school and stuff, and I was just blown away by like this new sound. It's kind of progressive, but not aggressive per se, and that's kind of hard to do to sound heavy and big and in your face and not really have a legitimate message and not just be angry, you know.
Yeah, man. Well, hey, Adam, the new out. So let me make sure I recap for everybody. Everything you got going. You're going to be doing some shows with POD real soon. June 10th, the new album comes out. People can pre-order it right now for some special offers as well. And then, at the beginning of winter next year, it's a Shiprock 2017, another lost year. It's going to be on the boat. So, man, Adam,
yes,
I really
sir.
appreciate you. I appreciate you taking the time to talk to us on the Miami Rock Show. You guys have been so good to the Rock Show, man. We really always love having you guys on.
Man, you all have always been you've treated us like gold. So when you gave us the Golden Horns Award, like it meant even more coming from someone I know that's invested in the rock and roll community. So I want to thank you for all you guys do. Because without, the artists can do whatever they want, but without people like yourself, without people that are, the radio DJs and program directors and everything, the photographers, like there's so much that keeps it going. So I got to thank you just as much, man.
Oh, man, it makes you feel really good. So, Adam, from Another Lost Year, man, thanks for being here. It's always a pleasure talking to you.
Pleasure, man. And EMP Merch is the website for the pre-sale. EMP Merch, and you can go. We got a couple different bundles on there. That way you can get it. If you create a login, you can go back in and download the brand new Revolution Part 2 album.
So great, man. That's empmerch.com. Go out there and check that out. Adam, thanks a lot, man.
Hey, thank you too, man. I'll talk to you soon.